Hey, hello everybody. It's DJ George the Plumber with the Pacific Vibe Show at your community radio station right here in Vallejo, California. We want to take this time to say congratulations to Faith Food Friday. Reverend Benjamin Buggs and his staff have been holding it down in our community for over 10 years. We want to thank them for making what we want to see. It's our town, our community. I'm just one of your DJs at your community radio station, but make sure you keep track, make sure you keep up, and most of all, you got to keep pace, man. Every Tuesday night from 9 p.m. to 3 a.m. Wednesday morning, and my favorite, because that's where the links come together, is Aloha Friday morning from 6 to 9. Remember, your community radio station is here, right here in Vallejo, California. Hello, everybody.
And how long you have known Ben?
Well, I've been part of community radio station for almost 14 years now. OzCat just celebrated their 15-year anniversary. So
and Faith Food Friday's been 10 years, so that's why you have
yep.
since day one.
Yeah, from day one, when I heard about Faith Food Friday and Reverend Benjamin Buggs and his mission, I've been talking about him on my Friday morning show, and I have a top-of-the-hour information at 7 and 8 o'clock. It's the reason why I'm here. It's to bring us all together and let you know what's happening around town and around us. And Faith Food Friday has been part of it from pretty much day one.
Thank you very much.
Hello, everybody.
The teachings of our people through the generation still alive and well today. So let's keep the culture strong, continue moving forward. Aloha is the only way. I'm gonna keep myself for little
baby. And it's all free. And they have wonderful programs. Hi. You're welcome. Everything's free there. Yeah. Oh my gosh. 10 years. I can't believe it's been 10 years. So definitely our fourth and sixth year. And I don't know where we'd be without them. You know, they've been feeding people well before we thought there were people needed all this feeding. And they continued. And they've only doubled and quadrupled their whatever, you know, whatever you need. There's a lot of services that go on here, and I'm so proud to say we have Benjamin Buggs and we have Marianne Buggs here in our community doing great work.
Oh yeah, I'm old grown, all right. I'm born and raised in Honolulu, Hawaii. I'm shooting here on the gift of aloha, it is all to enjoy.
Bill, without him, man.
Have that gift, it's already in your heart. It's my job to get it out and respond it with this beautiful music. So get that class of the mayor.
He says, yes, I remember the first time I came
right here in Vallejo, California. We did do what it takes for our community to bring us all together. Beautiful.
Yeah, that was it.
Friday morning show at OzCat Radio. That's what it is. We come together. We make what we want to see. Once again, I want to thank Reverend Benjamin Buggs and his beautiful wife for taking care of our town and our community.
I told him, you need these. Actually, I'm going to take a few in case I see you. But these are just so people know about the first 5 cents. Oh, cool. Because it's all free. I see all these little ones. I told them.
just look into my eyes. Maybe this time I will find loving that is wild. Rise up, your loving is enough. Your loving is enough for me.
Yeah, so they gave me these. And here's, you know, they can tell you all about it.
Did a t-shirt for Dirty David.
What's that? Yeah.
I'm cleaner than you.
Stop, man. I'll get the newspaper ready.
Are you doing a presentation? What's happening?
I knew it.
Man, I need a t-shirt on him.
I knew y'all two were
Benjamin, David,
waiting for the mayor.
what size do you wear? Okay.
Oh,
Oh, I see. Oh, I see you got the whole thing out here. Look at this.
hi, Chris. Oh, I like the mask.
Hey Bill, how you doing?
So how's Melville's treating you?
Oh, very good. Yeah, blessed and highly favored.
Cool.
Hey, Austin, what's up, bro?
Yeah? Yeah, I will.
Well, I mean, I can't say enough about Benjamin and Marianne Buggs and the work that they do here supporting our community. I mean, not only do they provide food on a regular basis, but they provide household goods, clothing, access to resources to help people in need. And I mean, what's not to celebrate here? At Christmas time, they're providing gifts and Christmas meals, Thanksgiving meals. I mean, they just go all out to keep people engaged, fed, and a part of society and a part of our community. And so they play a really important part in our city of Vallejo. And I'm just grateful to be here and to be able to help celebrate their 10 years of giving back to the community. I mean, true angels in our city of Vallejo.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Enjoy yourself.
Yeah, thanks. You too. Okay, I gotta think about food. I love goodies.
Yes, who is
Hey!
here?
Oh,
You want to say a few words about today's event? Thank you for coming.
Well, I'm excited. I love Faith Food Fridays, so I came with a donation. I run a transitional home, and Faith Food Fridays keeps the ladies there at our transitional home fed. So I'm just a huge supporter. I know they quadrupled during the pandemic, and I just wanted to bring a check.
Thank you for your donation.
Yeah, absolutely. I miss you.
Enjoy yourself.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
We've grown. Let's manage chaos on a daily basis. You never know. Just like we stopped doing the clothing thing after last month. Who would have expected after 9 years of giving out clothing, we would stop?
I've done a training with them.
Do you want pasta? Do you want chicken?
This is chicken wrap.
Yeah. Right?
Hey, man. Move back there. On your best behavior.
Just a little bit.
Yeah, what size is gonna get?
Large
This is a 2X. They run small. This is a 2X.
Dang it, boy. Oh, that's so good.
She say crying. I wanna be an angel until the end of time. She can be my empress because one is a really lonely number, and I've been waiting so long for another. I'm gonna find a way to win her. I wanna be a man. That's the mask make me feel some type of way. And girl,
Alright, let me show you where the line is.
How's your workout now?
Alright, the line's right there. Get in line down there. Lady be out to get your name.
Okay, how you been?
Good, you?
Good.
Good to see you.
Damn it, catch you.
But I want that shirt from you.
It's done. It's done.
I'll email you the picture.
There was another way to get it 6 years ago.
Alright, yeah, just get in line behind them. We'll hook you up.
Smart. He's got a big heart. I see him when I come out here to volunteer, how he treats people. Everyone is special to him, and you know his wife Marianne, of course. He couldn't do it without her. And I just love everything you do for this community, and how you've transformed people's lives by the work you do here. So I want to thank you. Keep up the great work.
Thank you, Bill. Appreciate it. Congressman Thompson. Okay. That's a hard act to follow.
No, it's not.
But we'll try. Well, come on.
I love it. I haven't been out in a while, you know.
Good to see you. Good to see you. This is Senator Bill Dodd and Assemblyman Tim Grayson's representatives here today.
Good afternoon, everybody. What an event. Thank you. To Benjamin and Marianne. I know who runs this place. You guys think Ben does, but it's over here. So, in recognition of your 10 years here and all the good services you've done, both the members would really like to congratulate you. And Tom, you want to?
All right. Also, Senator Dodd has actually been here a couple of times and
volunteered,
and he's always asking me when's the next chance I can come down and see everybody.
Nice.
Because you guys, you open your arms to the community. You do such an awesome job. In 10 years, that's quite a record. And this you can put up on the wall, or wherever you want to.
We will.
And it's a special California State Legislature Certificate of Recognition presented to Benjamin and Marianne Buggs. Faith Food Fridays on their 10th anniversary. We're pleased to join you in honoring a decade of your dedication to the community. Your inspiring efforts have had a positive impact to the many lives in the community. We commend you for your years of spreading goodwill and providing important services to those in need. On behalf of the people of our districts, congratulations, June 25th, 2020. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Go ahead. You have something to say. I think it went off. You go off? Hello?
I used up the battery. Sorry.
Hello? Plug it in? Yeah. We got a plug in? Extension cord?
Ben? Ben, get closer.
And we'll catch you at the 20th.
Yeah. 15th, 20th, 25th.
Turn the plate
30th.
to one. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, there you go.
There you go. 1, 2, and 3. Awesome.
Thank you. Thank you.
Appreciate it. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Are you on your way?
Oh, look at that little t-shirt
In
on
here.
there.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
Next, we We have a lawyer here who's going to come up here and tell us a little bit more about what she does. Don't act surprised.
Oh my goodness.
Come on.
Thank you. Well, hello everybody. It is really good to see everyone after a year of sheltering in place. And so my name is Kate Patrice Williams, and I am a huge fan of Faith Food Fridays. During the pandemic, they saw the needs in the communities double and then double again. And this organization met the need of the community. I was out here doing emergency preparedness engagement work, and I just saw the lines and lines of people. And so when the lines got too long, they added another day. When those lines got too long, they added more hours. When those lines got too long, they added another day, a Sunday, I believe.
Yes.
So this organization meets the community right where they are, and we need to support them. We need to pull out our checkbooks and support them.
I should let you speak first.
Money.
They need money. You know, we say, what does the community need? This is the organization. They're doing the work. They need the money. So we're all here. We're eating great food. Does anybody have their checkbooks out?
Oh.
We got to give them money. That's what they need. That's what they need to service our community. So, again, my name is Kate Patrice Williams. I'm thrilled to see you all. Honestly, I just came to bring money. I didn't plan to be seen. I don't even know what my hair looks like. I literally was just going to bring a check and leave. But I'm thrilled to be out here to see people that I love and I've missed. And I'm happy to just break bread with you guys. Thank you.
Awesome. Next, we have the Honorable Mayor here.
How we doing today?
Good, good. We're happy you could make it here.
Wow, my pleasure. I couldn't miss
Thank
this.
you. And we were all waiting on you. I'm going to give you the mic.
Well, it's good to be here, and it's good to see you all here having a great time. The city of Vallejo was happy to provide this commemoration to you, so let me present this to you, and I may also read it. A proclamation commemorating the 10th anniversary of Faith Food Fridays. Whereas Minister Director Benjamin Duggs was given a vision to help the needy community members of Vallejo through acts of love and encouragement, and by delivering basic services, food, clothing, bedding, household items, and Christian books. And whereas the vision taking form as Faith Food Fridays began on Friday, June 24th, 2011, when Benjamin and Mary Ann, Benjamin's wife, that day served 40 families. And whereas the vision was nurtured and expanded so that in 2017, Faith Food Fridays became a 501c3 nonprofit organization. And whereas Benjamin and Mary Ann left the corporate world to devote their full time to their life's work of serving the community. And whereas today, Faith Food Fridays is an important part of the local social society net services, an average of 400 families each week across the 3 distributions on Sundays, Tuesdays, and Fridays. And whereas Benjamin and Mary Ann are grateful for the many volunteers, countless hours of volunteer time, and multitudes of donations from citizens, businesses, and organizations, which help Faith Food Fridays continue to serve the community. Now therefore be proclaimed that I, Robert McConnell, Mayor of Vallejo, and the City Council do hereby recognize the 10th anniversary of Faith Food Fridays and recognize the compassion, joy, and nourishment of body, mind, and soul that Benjamin and Mary Ann Diggs bring to the community of Vallejo. Presented this day, June 24th.
Thank you.
Thank you. Congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
You, sir, earned it.
Thank you, sir.
That's all yours again.
All right. Little known that the mayor and I are alumni of the same college. That's the only reason he came here today.
What college is that?
University of Pacific.
Yes.
Right. The Tigers. Yes, sir. We're going to keep the good times rolling with Miss Tina, newly elected city council member here in Vallejo. Never saw that coming.
Well, no, I didn't. You know, this brings me back to a time when I was, there was a chapter in my life where I was in deep need. And it was suggested to me by a friend that I should check out Faith Food Fridays. And I was reluctant, and kind of my pride got in the way of me of approaching and actually accepting food for free. But I realized that, you know, there are many of us in that situation. So I can honestly say, as a council person, I have lived what people have lived, who are what they are living in Vallejo and all over our county and all over the country. So it's to people like you and your foundation that brings healthy meals to people who are in need. And for that, I thank you very much from the bottom of my heart.
Thank you. In case you've been wondering, standing here next to me is our Associate Director, Steve Bierce. Steve is a major blessing in our lives, professionally, personally, and Steve can do anything. You know, that's what we say all the time. Thank God for Steve. Steve's a godsend, and he can fix anything. You know, I call him MacGyver, you know, at times, but Steve, thanks, driving. Steve is a blessing, and he doesn't like speaking in public, but he has no choice right now.
What am I going to say? Some of you I know, and I thank you all, though, for showing up and supporting us.
There you go.
First time very nice. We got the boss lady here next.
Yeah.
Supervisor of the year. Miss Erin Hannigan.
Oh,
you changed your
Benjamin.
last name.
I did, but I'm still Hannigan politically. So good to see all of you here celebrating the 10th anniversary of Faith Food Fridays. Obviously, this organization is well-run, well-managed, and meets the needs of the community where they're at. All this has been said because of the work that Benjamin and Marianne do. They are so welcoming to everybody that comes to this door. It doesn't matter where you are, where you've been, or how you're feeling. Come on in, get some food, get some clothes, get some resources. Let's help you out and get you to a better place. And, you know, come back. So I love, Kate Patrice, that you're asking people to write checks. That is necessary to keep an organization like this going. And, you know, an organization like this also needs big help from cities and counties. And I think that there's a place where you can ask for some help through the American Rescue Plan Act funding that is both at the county and the city of Vallejo. I don't know that none of us have made decisions yet, but I think you ought to be on the list. So I'll say that. But having your support is so important to keep them juiced up, right? To keep them coming back day after day after day to help people in need. And I am so grateful for the work that you do and the love that you share for everybody that walks through your doors. So thank you so much, and I'm excited to celebrate with you today. Oh, I love you guys.
Thank you. That's why they voted for you. The Public Information Officer of the City of Vallejo.
Yeah.
All right. I'm glad you did come. Come on up. They told me to put you on the spot.
Here I am.
Good thing, Robbie.
Here I am.
Yeah.
Hi, well, I didn't expect this, but my name is Christina Lee. I'm the Public Information Officer with the City of Vallejo, and I'm so grateful to be here today. You guys are doing an amazing thing for this community, and I'm glad the mayor got to come out here and give you a proclamation. Yeah. So here's to another 10, 20, 30 years of this.
Thank you. Thank you. Pleasure to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
I'm Benjamin.
Nice to meet you.
Marianne.
I know you got a little baby there.
Yeah.
Sweetheart.
Mm-hmm.
Nice to meet you.
You've been warned, Hakeem.
You only hide for so long.
Yeah.
No way.
You already know.
No speech, no food.
Well,
I definitely wanted to come out here and celebrate the work that you all have done. I think just looking at this diverse crowd really speaks to everyone's appreciation for your dedication to this city. You know, as we all know, this city has a lot of issues. We're dealing with a lot, and you all have been right there helping this community, feeding this community, supporting this community for 10 years. You know, to me, faces come and go, names come and go, but the work is still here. And you guys continue to do this work, and we will continue to support you all. I will definitely be writing a check today, and I'll make sure I write a check every single year for you all, because I appreciate the work. So thank you to Pastor Bugs, as well as Mrs. Bugs, for all of your hard work.
Thank you. Thank you, brother. All right, moving right along. Doesn't get any better than that. He said he's going to write a check. Come on, Amy. We have our major partner, the food bank, here today, the food bank of Contra Costa and Solano County. Amy is the agency relations manager at the food bank. Through her work, we are able to supply the food primarily that we get from the food bank. So Amy's going to give us a little bit of something.
Well, thank you. I saw you look at me and knew I better think quick of what I was going to say. You weren't going to let me get off, so.
Oh, not with that shirt on.
It's hard to miss. I want to thank you guys for all you do for this community. You are truly one of the most impactful partners our food bank has. And, you know, you feed so many folks, and I don't think people realize this is, you know, you do it 18 hours a day. You're out picking up food, you're getting food, you're delivering food, you're running food distribution. You know, I think of two words when I think of you and Marianne. I think of heart when I think of Marianne, and I think of grit when I think of you.
Oh.
Yeah, in the most
John Wayne, true
thoughtful grit, heart, and determination.
Amen.
And every time I'm here, it's an uplifting experience. I've, you know, spent time with Steve and literally saw tears when he talked about the hunger of the city of Vallejo, which I cry watching commercials, so I had to go out to my car for a second. You know, and it is important, right? Because writing the check is how we fund our dreams and make things happen. And the food bank is so lucky to have you guys as partners. You know, we do something for you, but you do 10,000 times in return what we can do for you. You know, I know Marianne well. We've been friends, we've been colleagues, we've worked together. And I just appreciate all that you guys do. And I hope that everyone really understands how many people are fed because you go to bed at night thinking about what you can do. So thank you.
Dream about them boxes.
Like I said, grit, stubbornness, those things, they go a long way in making sure that drive, determination, you know, sometimes you have to ask 10 times before one person says yes. You know, there's times that no one will come get a load of potatoes, but you'll drive 30 minutes to know how many people that's going to affect. And so we really appreciate you, and we're very blessed to have you as our partners.
Thank you. Thank you, Amy. Bless your heart. You bought the check?
I got a check.
Where's it at?
You did. I passed it.
On my desk? No. This day's getting better and better. Bless your heart. Whether you know it or not, we also have an affiliate, Faith Food Thursdays, and they're now in operation. They started out here and expanded and got their own place. So I'm going to ask Lisa to come share a little bit about Faith Food Thursdays. Yeah, I'll put you on the spot like everybody else.
Well, I don't know
Tell
if
them the whole name of it first.
Okay, the whole name of our association is Glen Cove Community Association Faith Food Thursday. And we got started, I got interested in it when the pandemic hit, and I'm on the board, I'm the vice president on the board for the Glen Cove Association. And I talked to the board and I said, why don't we get a food group started, a food pantry started in our area. They said, well, we're an elite area, we don't need it. And I said, it doesn't matter how elite you are, everybody's on hard times right now. I know I'm helping out my daughter-in-law, I'm helping out my son, so we need to help people out. Anyway, long story short, I started working for Benjamin and Steve and Marianne, and I get emotional just thinking about it. But they really encouraged me to believe in myself that I could pull something like this off. And we've been in business since January 21st, and we're part of the Solano County Contra Costa Food Bank, and you're welcome to come see us anytime. We're at 155 Glen Cove Marina Road, Suite 101. And thank you, Benjamin, for everything you've taught me.
Okay, we really appreciate this. People are so kind to us. And one thing I want to say is my big sister's here. And she's coming up here. She better not tell them how she changed my diapers. She put me in the car and rode around the park till I go to sleep. But my big sister, Margaret Jean, is in town today in support of her brother, her little brother. So come on up here. I already told you. Now get off the hook today. She's a woman of God. She's a church mother at her church. She teaches Sunday school. She's run women's ministry groups. She's preached a few sermons, to say the least. So she's a great inspiration. We grew up in Muncie, Indiana. And she came to California a lot sooner than I did, but she's one of the reasons I did move out here to college.
Well, I don't know what to say now after all that speech. Hey man, it's just good to see that he's working in the ministry that God put him in. Yeah, it just didn't fall out in his head. He was prepared for this a long time ago. This type of ministry runs in our family. Our grandmother, our great-great-grandmother, they used to call them hobos or rail guys in the 30s, 40s. Well, they fed them. They would always come to my great-grandmother's house, and that's where it started. It's just like the mantle has been passed down. But I am happy to say my brother has taken the mantle and ran with it. He has touched many lives. We've all dealt in food somewhere along the line. If we're not cooking it and serving the community, he's doing the boxes now. But we have cooked, we've gone to the parks, we've fed people, so it's in our blood. That's our inheritance, to take care of others. So I just want to say thank you for all of you who have supported his ministry. It's just good to know that he's doing what God called him to do. Now I'm going to leave this thought with him before I sit down. What is John 21, 15, 16? When Jesus was talking to his disciples, he said, if you love me, feed my what? If you love me, feed my lambs. You love me, feed my sheep. And that's just not physical food, that's spiritual food also. You get them strong with the physical food so they can accept the spiritual food. So we all have to work together. There's plenty of hunger in this world right now, not just for physical food, but for spiritual food as well. So God bless you. Keep supporting him. I am. Yeah, I did change his diapers. I said I quit telling that story a long time ago. Now he's taking it up.
Hey, big sis. Love you.
Love you too.
Pastor Scott, you do the food game at your church. Come on. Tell them who you are and what you do. This man's been doing this with me for 10 years.
I was just telling somebody over there, I said, I remember when you rolled into town. Now, if you know Ben, he's Big Ben, we call him. My crew calls him Big Ben. He likes to like swing his elbows. And the first day he showed up for food bank, man, we were worried, you know, because he's so competitive. And when they say, okay, guys, you know, get your potatoes, man, he would be in there. But when he throws his, if the Oakland Raiders threw their elbows as good as him, they would be world champs by now. And so my crew would literally show up. We would have to have a game plan to compete against Big Ben because he was so good at getting the food before us. And so we would like, one guy would throw him off, one guy would kick him in the knees because he's got a couple weak knees there. And for all the years of basketball. And but you know what? I mean, from the moment we met him, we loved him. Just had a heart, man, unquenchable thirst to do God's work. It's just amazing. And we love him, man. and we're just so proud to have you guys in our town. And I was telling somebody earlier, Vallejo, I've lived in Fairfield, Vacaville, Napa, and now Vallejo for about 12 years, and Vallejo is without a doubt the biggest hearts of the county, no doubt about it. And you guys lead the way. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Scott. All right, I think I'm down to the Peace Project. The Vallejo Peace Project is here today. Miss Lisa, and she's going to tell us a little something about the Peace Project.
I'm going to defer to
You going to let your son Maui Phil do it?
Yes, yes.
All right, and we want to thank Miss Lisa for the balloons. You saw the balloons in here today? She provided the balloons. All right, Maui. You don't want to run for politics.
Definitely not. Politics is not my thing. I just want to say thank you to Faith Food Fridays, Ben and Mary Ann for doing this. This is definitely something that the community needs. And one of the best ways to get involved is to see a need out there and fill that need. And they definitely have done that and lapped it a few times. Hearing different people talk about, just in different arenas, hearing people talk about the benefits of Faith Food Fridays and the different communities it's reached and the different people it's reached and people in different places is truly amazing. And having something like that in this city of Vallejo is just amazing. So I'm going to piggyback on Kay Patrice and Supervisor Aaron Hannigan, and things like this need funds. You know what I mean? It needs funds and it needs people support. So if you can get there to volunteer, that's great. If you can't volunteer, but maybe you have a couple hot dollars in your pocket that need somewhere to go, this is a great place to give them, because this is a place that will use that money and put it in a place that will double it in support for the community. So I just want to say thank you guys for everything that you do. Thanks for having us, and thanks for keeping the Peace Project looped in so we can keep the word out about what's going on here.
Thank you. Well, thank everybody for being here today. I'm sure there's plenty of more food in there. You can go second, third, fourth. I learned to stop after 3 plates, but
we have some to-go plates too.
we do have to-go containers in there, so it's paid for. So eat it, and then if you want to take anything with you, don't hesitate. We have to-go containers in there. You're welcome to hang out here. If you want to go and put some food in boxes out front, you want to carry a box out for somebody who's disabled, feel free to do that. Last but not least, we have 2 other important guests here today. We got Ravi Snakes. Yeah, Ravi, he cleared all this. You see here? You see that? I didn't even know there was cement over there for so many years. And Robbie started a compost bin here. He's planting stuff, and he wants to tell you a little bit more about what he's doing here.
Thank you, Benjamin and Mary Ann. Congratulations, and congratulations on being appointed, nominated for the Points of Light honor. About 2 or 3 years in a row, Saturdays, I'd have a cup of coffee at Muschetti's, and I would always come and tell him, let's do a garden project here and stuff. And he would always tell me something like, we got a lot of garbage. Let's put up a fence first. So last November, December, when the fence project was completed, I come and ask him again, and he goes like, it's a pandemic, we can't do it right now. So by March, I was ready for extra exercise. At the Vallejo People's Garden on Sundays, I pull the weeds and turn compost, and that's my exercise and my health and my blessing. So I just came in quietly, and a little bit at a time, couple hours every time I get a chance. Last couple of months, I can't believe myself. And everybody was asking, have we taken before and after projects? But that's the background story. But what really motivated me was to provide an opportunity here, right here in Vallejo, where community people could come into a coffee shop or for Faithful Fridays, or to serve as a volunteer like me, along with a bunch of others, or the supporters of the community like all of you. So I just want to thank Mary Ann and Benjamin and all the volunteers who do an amazing job, and for the food bank for all their ongoing support. and I invite you to come in and join anytime you can. Thank you, Mayor McConnell. Thank you, Councilmember Brown. And thank you, Councilmember Ariolo, and the offices of Senator Dodd and Assemblyman Grayson, and of course Congressman Thompson. Thank you, everyone. And Bill Ewan, thank you so much.
Thank you, Robbie. Appreciate you. Beautification project. Unbelievable. George, the plumber, the music from outside. George is a DJ at Ozcat Radio here in Vallejo. That radio station's been kind enough to give us some airtime and public service announcements. And every time we have an event, the first person that comes to mind is George. And he's got to say a word or two whether he wants to or not. He talks for 4 straight hours, so we'll talk to him. Oh.
Back it up, back it up. Thank you very much.
Hey, first of all, I just want to say congratulations to Faith Food Friday. You know, that organizations like this is what make our community. I'm part of our community radio station for over 14 years now, and I wouldn't do it any other way by representing our town the way it should be. You know, we all make what we want to see. I said it from day one when I started it, and I had a mission to share the gift. It's a gift of aloha that comes from everyone. We don't have to be from the islands to have the gift. It's in our heart. It's our job to share it out. I call it a mana. The minute we share our mana, our links cross by a beautiful smile that appears. That's what it's all about. I'm just one DJ of Ozcat, but I want to do the best I can to work with our community, work with our different departments, especially Friday mornings, because that's the #1 show to me. It's where the information comes out. It's where we can all come together, share aloha, have some fun with our community, and most of all, have some fun with our future. It's our youth. That's the most important thing. We got to invest into our youth to have a good future, and we've been doing just that. So I want to say congratulations to everybody, and thank you for coming out. And remember, Ozcat Radio is a community radio station. It's a non-profit, and we all work together. So if you got things coming up, Friday morning is a good way to get it out to the people. And once again, I want to put your hands together and congratulate Reverend Benjamin Buggs for a whole decade, and many, many more blessings to him and his wife and all his staff and volunteers. All I got to say is thank you and aloha, Rev.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. The Hawaiian spirit. That's why I love going to Hawaii. We have a late arrival, but a great arrival. The man in charge of the food bank of Contra Costa and Solano County, Mr. Joel, is going to come down here and give us a State of the Union on the food bank.
Well, good afternoon, everyone. It's just great to be here to be part of the celebration of 10 years of service to the community and being partners with this group. Our food bank just could not be more proud of the service that has been provided to the need in our community. And you look at this last year, and I think it was particularly challenging for everyone. And we've seen tremendous volumes of food come through our food bank, through this partnership here at Faith Food Fridays. We've seen just a tremendous need in the community, and so we're just proud to be part of this partnership. And I think if we look at the year ahead, it's probably not going to be any easier. What we're seeing out there is this is going to take a couple of years for things to even get back to pre-pandemic levels, and we have a lot of opportunity to serve before that. So I don't think this next year is going to be any easier, but with great partners like the Reverend here and Faith Food Fridays, I think we have a chance to really have an impact. So I'm just really pleased to be here today. Thank you for your service. Thank you for your partnership. And let's make it a good year ahead.
Thank you, Joel. Appreciate that. Okay, as Mel, who's long gone now, mentioned, caterer was Raphael's. They did a great job in there. If you've never had lechon, did I say it right? Bob, did I say it right? Lechon. Gil, did I say it right?
Yes, you did.
All right. Robert, did I say it right?
That was all.
Lechon. All right, you're going to have to give it a try today while you're here. I know my sister said, Margaret said she wanted the nose and the tail, right? You want the nose, the tail, and the feet?
Plate of food?
I don't, but she does. So make sure you try it. It's awfully nice and good. The desserts were from
Pendel's Bakehouse in Oakland.
Pandale's Bakehouse in Oakland. All right, story behind that is my college roommate sister runs that bakery. Yeah, I've been friends with their family for 40 years. I got my buddy Barry here. He's been my partner for 40 years. We went to college together. He said, let's go to Oakland for the weekend. Now, this is over 40 years ago. I said, all right, let's go. And he's from Oakland. And he didn't tell me we were going to paint his mama's house. You're welcome. Yeah, we got a big stand here. He runs a food program in Richmond. He goes out to the parks and hands out food to the homeless. Got Alex here. He's in Pittsburgh, California, and he goes out, hands out food to the homeless people. They've been doing that. Jaime, he's volunteered here several times. I'm not going to tell him your stories, Jaime. Sherry, Steve's wife, she's been here 9 years at least. We've never done a special event without her here helping us, handing out toys at Christmas, gift wrapping toys. Rachel, Mary Ann's partner. You're like, wow, you two. That's 28 texts in the last hour. Kurt,
Yes, sir.
Lisa's husband, helps her with her food pantry. Somebody's got to lift the 50-pound bags of potatoes.
That's me.
Yep. I'm going to let Mary Ann say a few words, and we're going to wrap up the talk and get back to the eating.
All right. Thank you all for coming here. I'm so happy to see so many friends that we've made over the years, and it just warms my heart to hear the words that you all so generously are giving my husband. We do this out of love for Vallejo. We love Vallejo, and we love it more and more every year. We can't think of another place we'd rather be, so we just want to thank everybody for welcoming us. And now it's dessert time, so go and get dessert. There's a lot of it. And take to-go plates too. Thank you.
All right, sugar. I'm turning this microphone off. If anybody wants to pick it up and talk, be my guest. I'm dropping the mic.